block 3 calls for 4 different colors. I have my dark pink, I have my peach, my medium pink, and a green for the stems. I'm going to start by tracing my images down onto my heat and bond. So I have my paper side up, and I'm just going to slip this right under here. And let's see, I think I'll start with this piece because I think that piece will fit nicely in there. So I'm going to start with this piece right here and just rough draw this out. I need to rough cut each one of these out, and I have labeled these so that I know where, what color they're going to be. That way I don't have to keep referring back to the pattern. It's so nice to get back to some color in our selection. Remember that you want to remain on the wrong side of your fabric when you're putting your pieces on. Okay, so I'm trying to salvage as much fabric as I possibly can. So I'm going to put my green right here. And let's see, I can move this back just a little bit. I have my peach on this one. So we're going to put you right here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and iron these down. Remember, you want to press first, and then you can move your iron a little bit, but make sure you get that piece on there before you go moving it around. Okay, so I'm going to set these to the side to cool. And then I have my medium pink and my dark pink. And don't forget, if you're enjoying these videos, you need to like and subscribe. And don't forget, the pattern is available at our website. So I can use my paper scissors to cut these out, but I really do like using my fabric scissors because they give me a nice clean cut. And I waited until this is nice and cool. So this is really, really cool. And you want to make sure they're cool or your glue is going to shift and your piece will shift on you. If you didn't glue it down enough, don't worry. Just glue it down a little bit more or heat it up a little bit more and it will usually glue down better for you. But remember, we're going to be going around the edges with our applique. So even if it doesn't get completely glued down, you're going to be fine. Block 3, all this color. I love all this color after all of that green. So I have a stem going at the bottom and a stem going at the top here. So I'm going to put those to the side. And then I've already taken my paper off the back. Remember that when you're peeling off this paper, you want to make sure that you're getting a nice shiny backing so that it will glue to your fabric. And you want to make sure that your fabric has already been pre-treated. So I do a lot of starch on all of my backing fabrics so that when I get to the sewing machine, I don't have to worry about it crinkling up or anything. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I want to find the center. So I am going to go ahead and fold this in half. And I really only need the center up right at the top. And then I'm going to do my pins where I take a pin and I stick a pin at the top and I stick a pin at the bottom just so that I can see where that center line is. It's black and it's very bright in here and it's hard for me to see. And then I've got my stems. So I'm going to stick a stem at the bottom and I want to go ahead and place that stem so that it is all the way on the edge of that fabric. That's fine. And then I'm going to do the same thing up at the top because I want that edge to match up with the previous block. Okay. And so with that previous block, I can go ahead and line up right there just to make sure I am in the right place. All right, so now I'm going to place my other pieces and I can sort of tell that that's my center. So I'm going to go, I want this one on the bottom and I want this guy on the top. And so I have a point there. I'm going to try and keep that as close in the center as possible. And then I have this guy right here. And if you have you know, if your fingers are getting in the way and things are moving all around, get some tweezers to help you out. All right. Okay, so this one's nice, easy, simple. Go ahead and iron that one in place. And remember, I like to press first. And I'm not even doing the top and the bottom yet because I'm like, okay, I want to just double check with my other piece that I'm going to be okay. Everything looks good. All right, let's sew. All right, time to stitch our third block. I already have green in my machine, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my green. And I am just going to do the sides of the green and let the pink take over and the pink take over here. This is where I like to really use that hand wheel to make sure I'm in the right place. Here we go. Bottom one. I have switched to my raspberry thread and I'm going to do this bottom one and then I'm going to switch to my pink thread. There we go. I love the colors of this one. Look, it's really starting to, you know, set off the pink versus the blue. And so this is just, I think I'm going to like the pink better. Anyway, if you've enjoyed these videos, make sure you're liking and you're subscribing and you're doing all those other things. And if you're enjoying sewing with me, but you really want the kit, you can get it right here at the website. You can also get all these patterns all for free at our website. And then you can use scraps or you can do whatever. I do recommend the kit. I mean, everything's cut out for you. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, please leave them in the chat and we will see you with block number 4 next. Bye, everyone.